An electric type doesn't make for a very good lead in a grass gym, so I'm gonna switch to Hulu. And take note, this is only the second time other than, you know, the off-screen battles I had on the SS Aqua and that kind of stuff, that I am not counting them, but this is only the second time that I'm using an Uber in a battle that I'm actually recording. The first one was against Oak on the gym. Maybe I'm not gonna take on the entire gym with Hulu, maybe I will, because it utterly destroys everything in here, especially since Ludicolo didn't exist back then, and Gold Silver Crystal I like. Because the reason for that is that, well, the first time my brother played this game, it was before the American version of Gold and Silver came out, so he played a partially translated ROM of Pokemon, and you know, Erica usually only has 4 Pokemon, but in that ROM, I don't know if it's because of a glitch or if the game was hacked wrong or something, but she had 6 Pokemon. So the first 4, well, it was nothing unusual. It was her 4 usual grass Pokemon in the 40s. And then here came Pokemon number 5, a level 127 Octillery with Petal Dance. Same as I can possibly get, and I really don't think I'm equipped to take on such a foe. Well, my brother, when he played that game, he only bothered really using his Feraligatr, the Feraligatr he started with, and it was in its high 70s, I think. And other than that, the only Pokemon he had that was above level 40 was the shiny Gyarados, and we all know how Gyarados blows chunks in this generation. Well, probably not everyone, because there are still some people who think Gyarados has always been awesome, so they use it in every generation. Well, newsflash, recently hit itself with the Petal Dance confusion damage, and yeah, it took a lot of time, and resist the onslaught of Petal Dances for a couple turns, then try and heal up while it was hitting itself with confusion. That was just ridiculous. And eventually, after what seemed like forever, he managed to bring down a massive amount of using save states, but come on, that's hard. How can you get more unfair than that? So I don't blame him for using save states. So anyway, with the Octillery down, we braced ourselves in anticipation at what the last Pokemon was going to be. Would it be a level 255 Lugia, or something as equally overpowered? Well, just imagine our reaction when we saw the last Pokemon. It was a level 4 Rattata. A level 4 Rattata. Come on! He just beat a level 127 Octillery with Petal Dance. How could you not be able to take on a level 4 Rattata? Anyway, as you can imagine, he didn't lose to the Rattata. I can't imagine a Feraligatr in its high 70s losing to a level 4 Rattata, so this one was a joke, but I think the Rattata was the best part of the whole ordeal. Not that the sight of level 127 Octillery was particularly uneventful, but the Rattata was just so hilarious because it came after that monstrosity. And so that's how he managed to get past the Celadon gym in that ROM. Well, it wasn't a ROM hack, it was just a partially translated ROM, but maybe something went wrong with the hack, and those Pokemon ended up on Erica's roster. So speaking of Erica, we are now there, and well, obviously I'm not expecting the battle to be very difficult because I got a level 61. Who? Come on! This is gonna be a joke. And well, to be honest, everything all the way up until Red is gonna be a joke because of, you know, all the leveling I'm doing on the SS Aqua against Silver and Cal as well. So number 1 is a level 42 Tangela, and well, we're gonna burn turn that one a flamethrower. I think the rest of her team is grass poison. No. She's definitely got an executor. And in this, I didn't check the roster before I started recording. And next is, well, oh, Jumpluff. Well, I didn't expect her to have that. Well, I was about to say the rest is grass poison, so maybe Lugia could be able to do it as well, but she definitely has a victory bell. But does she have that Vileplume again? I remember she had a Vileplume in red and blue and a Gloom in yellow, and yeah, we got a victory bell now. And well, obviously, well, flamethrower, fly. It's much of the same thing. Fly runs off a higher attack stat than flamethrower does, but obviously only 70 power. Whereas in Generation 4 it was boosted to 90 because, well, flies always inherently sucked against human players. Not that it doesn't suck anymore, but anyway. Oh yeah, it's a Bellossom. So she somehow managed to de-evolve her Vileplume into a Gloom, then evolve it again into a Bellossom. Unless that's another Gloom altogether, I really don't know about this one. Well, that was easy. Four turns, 4 hits, 4 kills. Again, the exact same thing as Misty. Of course, when I get there in Soul Silver, it's going to be a little more challenging because, as I've said several times before, the gym leaders have had massive boosts to their levels, from 7 to 10 even at times, I think. Oh yeah, Giga Drain TM! That's the only way you're going to obtain that TM, by getting it from Erica, so it comes in really, really late in the game, and on top of that, Erica is one of, I think, only 2 Kanto gym leaders to give me TMs in Gold, Silver, Crystal. I think they all give TMs in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, however. So, we're gonna get out of there, and our next step is, well, I'm going to, since I'm not gonna need a Farfetch'd for a while, I'm gonna deposit it in the PC, and I'm going to grab Suicune so that I can have my full team of 6 once again. And after that, I'm not going to head to Route 16 quite yet. I'm planning on doing my next video at night. It's been a while since we've had a nighttime video in this LP because of, well, circumstances in my personal life that I wish not to get into, but nonetheless, next time is going to be a nighttime video because I want to get that Curse TM in the Game Designer building, because yeah, it's really a Curse TM. It's not Nightmare, as I said I thought it was. A few videos ago, I got Nightmare from that guy on Route 31 when I delivered a letter to him, and it's not Dream Eater either because I got it in Viridian. So, next time we're gonna hear a spooky story.